Okay, so we're making another one of these videos where we just read tweets. Let's go ahead and give our updates on the Evander Kane situation, as the NHL has concluded its investigation of Kane's cross-border travel over the holidays. This is what they found. The NHL announced today that it has concluded its investigation into the circumstances pursuant to which Evander Kane traveled cross-border during the holiday period. The report, prepared in connection with the investigation, which was conducted by Patterson, Belknap, Webb, and Tyler LLP, concluded that there was insufficient evidence to conclusively find that Mr. Kane knowingly made misrepresentations regarding his status or test results in connection with his international travel. As a result, the NHL has determined not to pursue any additional league-imposed discipline against Kane at the current time. He remains a UFA and is currently eligible to sign and play for any NHL club without restriction. And so, all the rumors we had that the Oilers were interested in Kane and maybe the Washington Capitals could have been interested in Kane as well, these rumors are now back in full force because there is no discipline the NHL will go out there and give onto Kane, citing insufficient data being the reason here. You know, like they don't have enough evidence to conclude that Evander Kane made the mistake with the intention of making the mistake, which in this case would have been going across the border, despite the fact that he should not have been able to cross the border because of the AHL protocols. And, you know, there's some other stuff that we discussed in previous videos, but pretty much now that we know the NHL's results on the Evander Kane investigation, Jason Gregor said this: Kane, number 91. The deal is so close, a number has been decided. We then had Elliot Friedman say this about an hour ago: the Kane deal in Edmonton is for $750,000 in salary and $625,000 in a signing bonus, which means an approximate $2.1 million cap hit, and there will be a full no-move clause. Now, I get it, you might be asking, okay, 7.5 plus 6.25 in hundreds of thousands of dollars. When you add those together, that does not equal $2.1 million on the cap. Why is it 2.1? Well, it's because the contract was signed at this point into the season. We're about the halfway mark towards the year and the end of the year, so because the contract is being written up and finalized within the halfway mark of the year, it does not really apply in the same way cap-wise, which is why if you add $750,000 and $6.25 $100,000, you get yourselves about $1.3-ish million. So Evander Kane is going to be making about over $1 million this year in salary from the Edmonton Oilers, and we have ourselves a few other sources that went out there and confirmed this same number. The NHL cleared Kane of the allegations. Kane has an agreement with the Oilers that will pay him close to $1 million for the remainder of the season. A full no-move clause part of the deal as well. Darren Dreger says Kane will make his way to the Edmonton Oilers either tonight or first thing tomorrow. Dreger also says the $1 million is a rough cash payout to Kane, which includes a $625,000 signing bonus plus half of the $750,000 in negotiated salary for the rest of the season. Okay, so there you go. That's kind of my mistake there. It appears that because the salary on the year is going to be $750,000 and because the year is already halfway over, it appears the overall payout to Kane will be $625,000 in a bonus plus half of that $750,000. So yeah, roughly about $1 million right here. This is also Darren Dreger, him saying that the thing is pretty much done. It's a verbal agreement. The contract needs to be signed. Saravalli said pretty much the same thing. Because the deal begins halfway through the season, expect Kane's cap hit would roughly double everything that he is going to be making. And then you have yourselves NHL Watcher kind of giving us the Friedman update on when Kane shall join the team. I think there is hope that he plays for the Oilers on Saturday night from the Oilers, but I don't know if that's going to happen. And so now we wrap up the Evander Kane saga with two train wreck stories coinciding together and seeing if anything is going to happen. Evander Kane, if we go over to his Elite Prospects page right here, the guy's good. He's got 8 points in 5 games this season with the San Jose Barracuda, and he's a very consistent point producer, getting goals, getting points, etc. But His season has been a train wreck because of the circumstances behind it. Okay, you're faking your vaccination status. Okay, you're leaving the team when they said you're not allowed to leave. It's all this crap that Evander Kane has dealt with. And it's not even including the gambling issues, the wife issues, the teammates not liking him issues. It's been bad. And he's going over to another bad situation in Edmonton where that team went out there and absolutely just completely crapped the bed, stopped winning games. Koskinen, Smith, goaltending has been a problem. We already talked about the Oilers maybe a few hours ago. So talk to me in the comments, what do you think about Evander Kane and his arrival in Edmonton? It is all but confirmed right here by the Oilers themselves. The contract is pretty much on the table and he's pretty much signed it already. They just need to finalize everything and put it into the system. Talk to me in the comments, what do you think about Kane going over to the Oilers? Hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.